Hi, I'm Tom Friedman. I'm a lawyer in Nevada, and today I'm going to talk to you about what you should have on your auto insurance policy before you get in a car accident. This is Nevada, so your results may vary if you happen to be in a different state. All states require us to have auto insurance. So what I'm going to talk about briefly here is what part of the auto insurance is most important to you. Looking at my own policy here, the first coverage is bodily injury, each person, each occurrence. The limits in Nevada are, minimum limits are $25,000, $50,000. So what this is for is other people. It doesn't do you really any good. So if you get in an auto accident, you cause the accident, your policy will pay up to the amount of the limits per the contract. So if you get in an accident with one person, you're at fault, you have $25,000, $50,000, then your policy will provide up to $25,000 to that one person. If there's two or more people, it'll pay up to $50,000 total, not a penny more. So that's paying other people, it's not paying you. The next line is property damage liability. That may also be $25,000. That's to fix things like other people's cars. So again, that does nothing for you other than you don't have to write the check, but this is for paying other people. The next line is something called uninsured or underinsured motorist. That's for you. And what this means is if you get in a car accident, it's somebody else's fault and they don't have insurance or they don't have enough, this part of your own insurance policy pays you. So example, somebody causes an accident, they destroy your car, you've got $100,000 in damages, they only have a $25,50 policy, so their policy will pay you $25,000. They should pay you $100,000, so you've got a gap of $75,000. Well, if you had underinsured motorist coverage on your own policy and it was say $100,000, $300,000, then $75,000 of your $100,000 policy would go to you. So you would get the full $100,000 of damages, even though the other person didn't have enough coverage for you. The next two things are comprehensive and collision. That is to fix your car. So comprehensive basically means anything that damages your car besides an accident. So a tree falls on your car, Sputnik falls on your car, whatever. If there's damage to your car and you have this coverage, it will be repaired after you pay the deductible. So the deductible is essentially what you have to pay first. Let's say your car costs $10,000 to repair. Let's say you have a $1,000 deductible. So you have to pay $1,000 of the repair and your insurance will pay the other $9,000. The next line is collision insurance. So that is what happens when you get in a collision. Your car is in an accident, your car needs to be fixed. If you have this coverage, it will pay to fix your car. If you don't have it, then one of two things can happen. If you cause the accident, your car is damaged, you have no insurance for collision, your car doesn't get fixed, and now you've got a wrecked car possibly you're making payments on. If in fact you get in an accident, you don't have collision insurance, but the other person who hit you well, they don't need to. The other person who hit you has insurance, then you can make a claim against their insurance to fix your car. And then finally, your policy may or may not have rental insurance. And what that means is if you're in an accident, you can't use your car because it's got to be fixed. It'll pay a certain amount of money per day so you can have a rental car. So it's really handy if you only have one car and it's out of service and you still need to get to work, school, whatever it is you do, then your insurance policy will provide a car for you during the time your car is being repaired. Again, it'll provide a car up to $30, $40 a day, whatever the number is. You don't get to go out and get a Ferrari and have your insurance paid. So that's it for what's important on your insurance policy. If you've got any questions, please feel free to give me a call, drop a note down below. And as always, thanks very much for watching.